I was sitting there waiting because I don't know why I had the taste for like taco meat with eggs. I don't know why. And I was hoping that they had something like this at Taco Bell. And when I got there, they're like, "Oh, sorry." Once they opened up, they was like, "Oh, we're not taking. Do you have a card?" And was about to order, and she's like, "No." I said, "Do you have a card?" I didn't hear her at first, and then I'm like, "No, I have cash." She's like, "Oops, we're not taking cash right now." So, and I'm like, "Oh, this is what this little smart, stupid town is doing." In these smart so-called cities, somebody could be salty about something because I don't know why I feel like maybe when we were in Kenosha, those people, as soon as what they bought the house, maybe they took the original children and the other person, and they moved up here into this county. It's almost like these people have to take some type of roadmap or migrational something. Yeah, something about real. This was not real love because somebody could have been dealing with a high priestess in reverse to block somebody's pathway from being single, successful, and sexy. So somebody, this whatever we had when we was younger, it might not have been real. I don't know which one of me was dating this boy at 15. I don't know if it matters. Hold on. I thought I had. Hold on 1 second. But okay, had to light my candle. Um, so yeah. Um, but somebody might be being this anyway. Could have been dealing with this moon energy, or this could be IAT. This could be America. Something about the 90s. This could be a vampiric energy. Something about the 70s here. Or this could be like past lifetime. If they gave these people Lucy juice from the movie Lucy, these people could have been trying to go backtrack into time and add things up and put them into a perspective that works for them. For whatever reason, I don't know. I really am clueless, but I really couldn't know this information unless sources like drudging it up. Um, you know what I'm saying? But I'm really empty headed. This might be the holy day or whatever. I don't know. Have something to do with being one of them at some point in time. Um, I'm not sure. But I feel like there could have always been somebody in the background, a witch or a high priestess. Maybe these people stopped me at 14 from taking some type of position. I keep on thinking that there was a unseen child, or at 14, 15, 16, whenever I started to be active, I think it was around that time. Um, We would have been young and dumb a little bit. And there could be, if these people were like in the underbelly, it says Judah under Sai. I don't know who's Sai, Cyrus, Sai. Um, Maybe this was some people under some type of rule or something here. Maybe this was a come up for this family. Maybe these were under siege or Simon's reign. This could be Simon says mind control. Something about mind control could be significant here. Um, Also, something until 22. So this could be all the way from then, like 94 to 2022. Something about 2023. You see the purple in her eyes. Somebody could have been coming. This person could have been looking for the golden child here. All right. This person, the boy got green eyes. She just got eyes like the sun. Eyes like fire, eyes like the sun. Um, Maybe this person was jealous of the person they was in a relationship with, because these could be higher, they could have been higher knowledge people. Like I said, wiser, young people and old people in young people's bodies. But this was this person looking for the golden child. Or this golden child, this person is this person. I don't know, but somebody was supposed to be this back in the day. So I don't know if, like, I just don't know what they could have did while switching people out of the Truman Show. I just don't know. But it's like, even if these girls were coming in and out, who there's only one of me with the social security number or numbers. You know, when they gave me that dupe, well, those two socials, it was me. You know, I'm still on this particular path, but I think this could have been, they could have gave somebody the money and blocked the path. And so other people could have been spending this money. Like this person could have just been in the bank. This could also be this 10-10 energy with this masculine. Whoever is housing that energy, it's like somebody distorted the reality. Okay. The awakening hadn't been, this is like God is ruling when somebody wakes up or says something or something. It's not because somebody bit the apple or anything of that nature. This is somebody playing around with somebody's money here. All right. This could be this Phoenix moon energy that's in reverse. But it's like, even if this person was successful, like I said, I felt like, I felt like at some point in time, I was always supposed to be doing something greater. Now, these people could have been still channeling my energy to do greater things with me, but I wouldn't know about that. This is like me thinking I'm dating boys or whatever, and I'm just dating boys, kicking it with them, making up. But in the underworld, these people could have been coming up because they was like fans or something. And I thought these was just regular neighborhood people. And somebody could have been making money off of my interaction with these people here. All right. Also, there's something about obstructing justice and also altering footage, because I was thinking, who is this that keep talking about my videos are not being seen? Like, is somebody having a duplicate of my account and they're deleting videos when I upload them? And so, but I'm thinking this is not a real, like, get my name out of your mouth. This is not my in the United States of America. You're not about to be having no court case of somebody and they never showed up. This ain't COVID. And they can't even show up in the courtroom to testify, because you know I don't have to, because of the immunity, because of the fact that I am a real royal. This is why they are not doing this. So this is like a whole, justice system being persecuted here. In some communities or some counties or something like this. because of some type of brutal attack, okay, on somebody's image, okay, the image of God, okay, some type of identity theft ring that would leave some community or something, strained. These people don't want to leave out. That's why I say if these people are stuck or bound, this is like a hell, and they're bound there, then it's almost like I don't know, it would be almost like, yeah, somebody could be shallow. Something about somebody's weight or something like this. They could be like having babies with women that are plus size and just taking the babies out with these Nordses. Maybe these are Nordsmen. They don't think the woman, they want the money and the success from the woman and the babies, but they will leave the woman stopped in her tracks. And somebody could have been, my wires could have been crossed or cut off at the age of 14. So I've just been floating around. This could also be why immunity, because somebody else was driving something at this time. Somebody was driving me at this time. It could have even been the family. Even though I wasn't married into this family, they could have used consummation or the first time that we consummated as a means of some type of jumping the broom or underground experience so that they can get some type of unexpected income. And then try to claim later on if this man was, a senator here and a da 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 da, and moved to Italy for 15 years and got an Italian accent and da 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 da. They can deny that I'm this child, this magical child, or this alchemical child, or the person that married into their family tree with this strange fruit here. Okay. Yeah, or they can try to say that somebody is strange fruit. They can't come through this tutor energy, or somebody is tainted or something, but it's all of them, not me. Everybody, the gate, what did it say? The gate is narrow. All these people couldn't have made it through. Like, out of your family, you probably, it's only going to be one person or no people that get through. So for somebody's whole family to be on the other side, they had to cheat. Okay. So these people could have, when I was 14, they could have left and moved here to Racine County or something. And then this was a whole setup for me to 20 something years later move to this place so that they can pile on some charges of what they did back in the old town or in this town or something. So this could be what I'm picking up on, like some people talking in the background, or some people being in some type of courtroom that they own. So there's a conflict of interest here. Or also manipulating footage or something like this, or even keeping me out of the courtroom. That's a whole, like, just fire everybody and just get a whole new system in there that can't be compromised by somebody's finances, because these people are living small. They might live right in this neighborhood in a house like this, but they're billionaire trillionaires. They use their money to buy out courthouses and things of this nature. Okay. Yeah, it could be something like that. Like, I'm not giving up my crown. Also, it's something about somebody like, don't give up your chain or something. But I don't know, this is like even like a chain gang. Like people that owe somebody something, they can't pay it back, so they got to pay it in blood or pay it in sweat or tears. One of these games could be called tears, or these people with the teardrop on their face. 12. And every man sat under his vine, under his fig tree, and there was none to make them afraid. So this could be the divine, or like I said, dead men walking. All right. And then the fig tree could be something that gives them nourishment. Because what is that card that I had in my car the other day? Because I'm going to read this because I was trying to get a better understanding of it. I found these cards up in my closet. All right. It says this: there is not a one blade of grass, but the grass is supposed to wither. And with this in reverse, with them blocking my path, the grass could have withered, or the vine could have withered. And somebody's trying to bring something back. There is no color in this. Um, Okay, there is not one blade of grass, there is no color in this world that is not intended to make us rejoice. John Calvin. So I said somebody's name is Calvin, and we talked a lot about John the other day. So this is random because I just opened up this pack of cards. I found it in my closet upstairs. Somebody could have found it way in the back when they cleaned out the closet. All right. And I was like, oh, I could use these for my stuff. Okay. So this could be some type of philosophy here. All right. It's kind of hard to battle someone when you don't know that you are at war with them. And this is how these people been able to get, yeah, somebody either wants an apology from you and you don't owe it to them, or vice versa. Somebody feels like you owe them apology. This could be also somebody trying to say you gave them a disease or something, and they're with the bitch that gave them the disease. I don't have the disease, or you don't have the disease. So somebody could have ruined your whole life at this age saying, oh, I was with this person, but it was this IAT or somebody else that gave them something, right? But again, if this person was jealous, like, I didn't pick that up. Yeah, we got Pa, somebody's father could be in reverse, or they could have buried somebody's father, or they could have exhumed a body. This could be also somebody looking at a case or something from back in this year and going back in evidence, looking at DNA evidence and saying, wait a minute. Because I told you some of these people were dying and they were burying them under other people's names, things like this, okay? And then we got 83 obsessed in reverse. This looked like the mother-in-law. Something is in reverse. Somebody could have been soulmates, okay? But this somebody else was involved, or a second person was in their south node. They only cared about vagina or penis or something like this, okay? Or pimping, with all this money or whatever, like being a boss, over someone, okay? And then we got ghosted, cut off, cold shoulder, and we got deal gone wrong. So maybe these people won something like this against somebody in the past. Okay. And then we got cut off. Yeah. Because I feel like these people, the sinister part is, if you don't have this, somebody been trying to give someone this. Say it's hairpiece. They don't want to believe it's the one person. Like, they had the Empress, and then you took a high priestess, which could be the sister. The sister is a witch. A lot of people could have been thinking that these people were your brothers and sisters, but they weren't. Some of these people were your enemies. These were your bloodsuckers. These were vampires that replace your family members, or plants that replace your family members. And that replace my family members. Because I really can't talk about nobody. I'm just using this narrative to show what I'm picking up generally from my particular viewpoint on something, from the information that I've gathered throughout my life, knowingly and unknowingly, or whatever. So somebody doesn't want justice to prevail in a situation. In this Cancer, yeah, it's this Cancer that's in reverse. Somebody's birthday could be, like I said, somebody's birthday could be at some point in time. Somebody also could be fighting for this, for you to take over something, but it's so ruined. Yeah, Aquarius, a star energy, and a Cancer in reverse. Like, this person was using somebody as a come up or to take their place in some kind of hellhole or something. I'm not sure. Okay. And maybe this person want to squirm out with you. They're like, oh, I made a mistake, but we don't do that over here. So it doesn't even matter. Like, people like, oh, why you saying this? Why you saying that, or whatever? The person could just, and then in the end, I like to wait until all the bullshit is out the way. And then I will grab my opportunity, or it's going to come. Because this is the only thing. Justice shall prevail here. So that's why I'm saying, somebody wants you to, like, oh, well, what if I change around? I don't know what you're going to do, but I'm totally innocent throughout the whole thing. So I don't know what the fuck somebody going to do. Like, this is what I'm saying. Somebody allow for somebody to manipulate something or get in and change up something. I'm standing on that. Because even at 14, if they killed that JFK, if they the Jackie O version of me, which is this like this little girl that I'm talking about. And then they trying to pick up this evidence or something like this. That ain't even the father that's connected to that person. Do you get what I'm saying? It's something like that. That could be a Whitaker. Do you understand? That could be a Whitaker seed, because it's making me think we just got Avatar now, but this shit could have happened in the past. So I could have found this masculine. The people that was behind the scenes said, "Oh no, give him to her," and then try to act like this one was married to that one or something like this, and that's just not going to work out for me. Okay, this could also be a masculine. If they thought that this masculine sired me or something like this, but it didn't. It's not going to work because this is a God energy. This is the God or the queen. Yeah, we got this West energy. So these people should just be persecuted on the fact that you with some type of statutory rape, because we think about statutory rape as, oh, a man had sex with a young girl, ooh, ooh, ooh. But this could be something like statutory rape could be talking about somebody is not even awakened to themselves and who they are, and somebody was stealing from them. Somebody was raping and pillaging them to build a better foundation or a better life for their selves in the future. Somebody just used you as something. Or use me as some type of a pawn in the game. I still don't know the truth about myself, but somebody was lusting after my face, which is the face of God, which is you don't lust after the face of God or you die. But these people didn't die. They ran off to another country with this information and they exploited America very you get what I'm saying? Harshly. They did something here. Yeah, made deals with the devil. Whoever this is, okay? Whew. To block somebody's secure foundation. And that's why justice was not prevailed in the past. Yeah, so somebody's throwing illusions like, oh, I won, you lost, or something like this, but you're not even engaging with these people. I have the right to not stand in under anything. I will not stand under anything. You understand? I don't understand any fucking thing. I don't want to understand nothing my entire life. I don't want to understand anything. I shall not. So, yeah. So they know they couldn't even probably bring me to court for real like that. Oh, they could try, but I think that the answer is already sometimes the person still standing is all that it takes to see that there's a victory here over these wicked ones or whoever this is. Okay, something about Toys R Us as well. Okay, these could be things that were left to me by the or these forefathers or before me fathers, people that are made with my lineage. This is a lineal thing. This don't even really have nothing to do with bloodlines or nothing. When these people, let's just say with these people with these characteristics or these genetics come on the earth, there's things that offered to them that nobody else can take. And there's only one of them at a time on earth. And it's almost like everybody get their payout, but you tried to play with me. And so this is a problem. Because maybe I'm the only feminine. I could be the last and I could be the only feminine. And so this is what you thought you could get away with this, or I'm the only one that is just really an American or something like this. So throwing illusions about us in reverse. People could be saying that something is in reverse. Somebody is something, got money in contract. Because whoever this is, I can't be concerned about the other person because this person wasn't concerned about me knowing that thousands of people knew their version of the story or some version of the story or something. And they knew that they got all the cards on their table and they hold all the weight, all the money, all the connections, all the resources that came with my empire that I never got to engage with. And somebody wanted to be in control. This is somebody that can't even be trusted to be in control. Or we can see how something has ended up that's not the case. So, this would be like, this is strange to me. It's very strange. So this person ain't clout chasing no more because they done made themselves famous online in multiple different bodies, multiple different aspects. They don't have to clout chase me anymore per se. This could also be somebody that ruined you, so you can't work in the town. You can never work here in the town anymore because you or I was not clout chasing in the first place. I am the clout. This is not being voiced. This is not being nothing. The humbling came with the experience that somebody is just everybody else is so far ahead, and this person is just waking up to them a little bit of themselves, right? But it could have been planned out by God this way. Nobody knew that clout chasing was a thing in regular so-called society. I thought this you had to be famous for people to do shit like that. I mean, I didn't know. So somebody could be saying that you're amongst one of the dead, or you're one of these dead girls, or somebody was able to defeat you. These could be also the dead girls that's holding on to me because they want to keep me in the living and the dead, and do something with them, or I don't know, but I can't, something like this. Yeah. Okay, insurance. Like I said, there could be some kind of fraud or something like this. Somebody tried to say you was dead. They could have got some insurance or something like this, and the facts are now coming out about something. Like, I don't know who or what this is or something like this, okay? Because I have no rhyme or reason. I have no malice, nothing. I have no I need to make it seem like, because I'm not involved in whatever's going on in the background, because it don't got shit to do with me. That's Tyree and them. It's not, it don't have nothing. You cannot bring my name up in this shit. It's just you wasting your time all the way. You handle the things of the divine or something like this. You're right. I'm a false divine. I'm not a divine feminine. I'm God. And so this is the thing that I'm saying. Somebody's like, sing, or you better tell on people for what? We got ills or Illinois in reverse, or the sick people is in reverse. I don't have to sing shit to these people. I don't have to say nothing to these people or whatever this is. Okay. I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, you get what I'm saying? I've never been in anything with CPS. Maybe somebody said this. Okay. You never had a CPS case. Somebody owes you something. This angry person that's like a crunchy old lion son. Okay. Also, this make me think about a case of this Mexican girl that she had a baby in the house, and she had all these other people in the house, all these people like always coming in and out that was getting established in America or something. And they had a big family, and something about somebody threw some Betty. Somebody's name could be Betty. She threw the baby was like thrown up against the wall. It was a dead baby, but they had did all these things in this court case that I was watching on court TV or whatever. And they said that the baby was raped violently. Now, like I said, somebody could have took a child from somebody. The DNA matches yours, but it would be insane again to be in the United States of America, unless that's not where we at anymore. Okay. For somebody to have these claims against someone, and I've never heard of this shit unless it's on TV. I've never been in a situation where I've been around no shit like this. So, I don't know. So this Aquarius and this Cancer was with these green people throwing these illusions about somebody. And they could have gave this money to somebody else, changed this person's appearance, this Sophia energy, and gave this money to this person and took it from me. Because like I said, if the Parhams had something to do with the death of a father, or one of my version of my father, or this could be a father that was killed by every single wife that he had, because these was all witches. And then there's a shell of a man that's left there. Some of these women got more than others. Something like this. Okay. We got this big E in reverse. Somebody major in this name starts with an E. This is like the big part of this or something. And this person could have made some deals with the devil. I was also getting like somebody named Erica. I think I remember Erica Green and Erica something else when I was growing up, but somebody could have been doing this shit. Who? Like, this is like, something really old, maybe. Okay, get ready for a visit. This could be people trying to say, oh, we found your real person, but this could be also a zombie energy or something like this, a smart zombie, or I don't know what they doing. Okay, somebody's trying to get away with something. I'm not down for it. Yeah, this the wrong way. Somebody trying to say like get ready. Remember the other day I was sitting outside and I'm like, damn, that remind me of my dad's old truck. Like the dad could be zooming around here in that same old truck. You know, I thought he upgraded to that big blue truck. I thought this, that, but there's something significant about that damn truck driving past. Okay. Um, these could be some people that was also, I'm getting the Five of Pentacles, displaced, told to stay away from this person. I didn't know the world works like this. You understand? So it's easy to try to, yeah, we got something about the South is in reverse and a karmic lover from the South can't come up against somebody no more. So somebody was stealing money going to the South. This could also be having something to do with the origins, the real origins of slavery. Okay. Oh, why y'all messing with us? Oh, black people had to, but these people did some ratchet shit. Okay. They just really did. Some family member drama could be in the reverse. We also got poisoning in the reverse. Okay. A scorned lover is in the reverse. I don't know. Because I'm the one that woke up from just being an at-home mom that still kept the life with my friends a little bit, you know, to go out and party once in a while to free my mind. And I had a couple part-time jobs and little businesses that I had that people came and ruined. I'm starting to see that. Um, and I don't know what these people been doing with my name. I don't. I'm not going to pretend like I know everything. I don't. I don't know everything. I find out when that's why I said real motherfuckers that want to see some real stuff, this channel will be so much bigger because we all find out at the same time. This could have been something about false accusations with this what do you call it? False accusations from this eternal energy, some of these other girls, maybe even this Afro Zen or something. Like, I don't know why. It's like these people are like a karmic lover. Like, if God put y'all in the past, it's a reason. You know, I got to, can't nobody hold me. You know what I'm saying? That's the past. Like, I don't know what to do about this. Okay. I don't, because this is strange to me. I'm almost just waking up and I'm like, I'm America, but this is a foreign land, or this is like the fucking outer space, the outer limit. This is something, you know, people be looking at it like that, but I don't know what this is. It says, is it sage? Okay. Um, Sag. Okay. Spiritual Sag. Okay. It's supposed to be this amber energy, but that's Nina's friend. I don't know what y'all doing. I can't figure out what somebody is doing. I really can't. We got married in reverse, reckless sex in reverse. So somebody could be trying to get out of a marriage, reckless sex or something like this. Like I said, these would be people like, oh, just be quiet and sit in the background. I know what I'm doing, but how could I trust these people? Yeah, somebody is psycho. All right. And then we got the Queen Bee rising. This Queen Bee might not have backstabbed somebody. They're just marrying the energy that these people sent out to them. Somebody's ma is in reverse. This somebody's sex of their mother is in reverse. Maybe your mother is transgender. Maybe your mother is not American. Maybe your mother is African. Maybe we got soul for sale. Maybe your mother sold their soul. They use you to get it back. I don't know. Something like this here. The mother didn't love theyself. Your mother could have grew up in a town where you are or you were. And they felt like, damn, why I couldn't be this something like this? And they just wanted to steal your whole existence. But this might not be your mother. This could be somebody that was saying that they was your mother. Somebody that don't, or maybe they didn't have these gifts or something. Yeah, the Make-A-Wish energy we were just reading about. Somebody is not getting a wish come true. Now, or this is a definition that I put up. Now, I just put up something about contaminating like evidence or something. Like, this would be scary if somebody is sitting in court saying, oh, Shalonda boppity bop, my name, bop, 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 or whatever the real name, the hidden name could be. I haven't gotten it yet, if there is one or some. okay, to hide my identity so that this don't happen. But somebody could be in a courtroom right now saying that they're me, Shalonda Bruton, Shalonda Coleman, Shalonda something, whatever this is, okay? Even though I only have one name this whole time, and something like this, because I'm asking for all my good energy to be returned back to me. Can't nobody have nothing from me. I ain't never gave nobody nothing from me. And you can't have it. You understand? You can't have shit from me. Not nobody, not none of my kids, none of that. You can't have nothing from me. You understand? Now, if I want to give something to somebody, I thought when I was younger, I was under the impression that I was giving my energy to these people. I didn't know somebody else was doing that. All right. When I was 17, I did what my mother told me. Yeah, the mother got karmic ties. You don't have karmic ties, or somebody don't. And now this person is in massive regret here. All right. Somebody mother or something has these ties. They could have even tried to tie you to the city that they came from, put all the dirt on you, and then go and take your identity in your hometown or something like this. And yeah, because somebody's family is either in reverse. What you in reverse for? Maybe this is not your real family. They kidnapped you, or they did something weird, or now it's not your family, or they did something messed up to somebody, okay, and they got to be in regret here. All right, they could have been using chariot access. The Bronze Age could be something significant here. All right, I won't take the fall for nobody. I don't love nobody more than myself. With this process that I've gone through, it's almost like God is like, you know what I'm saying? This could also be, again, the first generationers, they all were castrated. So this could be like a John energy, Linnell energy, could be this Uncle John. These are like the first generations people of this people. Okay. Something like this. Yeah, this is the Empress in reverse. These men could have turned themselves to girls so that they could be me, and have some type of something in life. And it's like, psh, I did it better or something like that. Like I would have did it better here. Yeah, somebody could have tried to come through a portal or something and got their life ended because they trying to come. This could be somebody trying to jump in a body of somebody that come near you so that they can experience being around you or something. But whoever this is could have went and drove this thing. This could be this Libra. All right. And somebody drove something through their heart here. All right. This could be a child of yours stopping somebody from coming through. This could be the that's only 5% of whatever this is, because this person was about to come to this person, which is the target. Now this could be actually a feather figure or a caretaker or one of the towers that was supporting this child. They could be coming back to see, is this child still alive? Is that you? Okay. Is this child still alive that we hearing about from the other side, or it's something like this? Yeah, the King of Pentacles could have passed away, or could have gotten kicked out of something, okay? Or this person could have been protecting themselves in a situation from a King of Pentacles. I don't know, because I feel like if you're a supernatural, you don't know your abilities and gifts, but people could hypnotize you and use them. It's almost like this death is on this girl here that just stabbed this person from coming in to see if this is the child. Because I don't know. There could be hate, obsession, jealousy towards this young person. This is like me going back to my childhood, or you going back to your childhood. This is your child now. They the same age or a little bit older than you were at this age in this memory. Or this is somebody trying to put this memory or something here. You know what I'm saying? Something is strange here. Because I don't belong to no motherfucking body. I don't plan on it. None of this. I'm about to bring this whole organization down. Baby, the old reign is over. I'm going to keep saying it until you get it. I'm going to just keep saying it until you get it. Page of Pentacles or not. Now, again, this could be the girl here with the two bad guys. John, your daughter got taken by two men. This could be something situation right here. But she looked like she was handling her own right here. This could also be the Twin Towers, 9/11. This could have been somebody, and then these are the two people. Okay. And like I said, this could be one of these people coming back in like, is the child dead? And somebody else is here already, or about to be here, or about to be in your home, or they was in your room recently, or this is the person, this is this dark figure that came up to me when I was looking at it, like, what is this? Okay, because we see in the Bible, it said that God, the person was about to run up on that person and kill them, but they seen it was God. And then in the next in the next page, it said they was going to run up onto him and kill him because they was going to plan to kill whoever it was, Job, not Job, but somebody else in the Bible. So there was two separate things. Somebody tried to kill God. Even as a child, they couldn't do it, but they ran up on this person and they were able to do it. Because this could be me seeing these things all my life. Do you get what I'm saying? I've seen these things sitting at the foot of my bed or staring over me when I wake up in the middle of the night since I was a little kid. Probably the first time on the Jackson May house. That's the first place where I seen the thing. Okay. So I've been seeing these things my whole life. It just tripped me out because the first time that I seen something was in this house was that day. Well, a couple weeks ago. And I woke up and I was just looking at it like, what the hell is you doing here? So somebody, and this is this, I feel like this is the situation we're saying. Again, this is the God energy here. You might not have the power that you would have in the heavens. Okay. They could be trying to change that, but that shit is about to change. Okay. They're trying to trap somebody somewhere. All right. All right. Yeah, something is about to change because some gifts or something is about to kick in. This could be also some kind of fury that's being raged here, waged or something. Like these people might miss me or something because I don't know. They must know something I don't know. But that's just strange. This is just strange, y'all. Everything is just strange. Because this, the magician, we could look at Jesus. Some people in esoteric knowledge will say Jesus is a magician or something like this. And this is like somebody like, I didn't come to play with y'all. I look at peace or something. I got my little thing right here. I got my little stuff right here. But listen what I'm trying to tell you. I came with the sword. I came with the sword. So this is like, why did these people have to move on? Okay, say this. Say somebody's saying, cause I'm hearing roller coaster. I went on that roller coaster at Great America. It was like the one that go velocity or something like this. You go fast like this, then come back. Somebody is trying to say, and the reason why I was there is because I think CDW was having a family function day, and I ended up coming there with some people that worked there. And they shut down the whole park, and you could just go through. Only the people that worked there and their friends was able to go through the park. I don't know why they keep on saying this. Like somebody could be saying that I got something because I had a really bad headache. Somebody could say that it did something to my brain or something like this. I think they lying. This is what I think. And it's like, then why did you send everybody, if they all thought I was dead or something, why did you send everybody else away and repopulate me? I was still living in Illinois, I think, when this happened. Okay. So why would they keep on repopulating me or something like this and moving everybody else out the way and telling them to shut up? Just doesn't make no sense to me. For whatever they did in the past to drain somebody, block their pathway, trap somebody in the basement of a damn church or something, and take them and use their blood or something, or a hospital or a school or something like this, and then to this person died or something like this, and they're trying to get away with this whole town. Okay. Yeah, because somebody could be saying somebody, I heard swim good. Somebody could be saying that somebody kept, I've been know how to swim. I've been know how to swim since I was like 7 years old. So I don't know what somebody is saying. I mean, since I was really little, I knew how to swim. I learned how to swim. I don't even know how. But somebody could have said somebody drowned or something like this, but maybe another person drowned. There could be something about, I know my cousin Annalisa almost drowned. Somebody else could have drowned in a situation and somebody wrote down me as the death that drowned or something like this. I don't know. My sister almost drowned in Texas in the swimming pool and I had to save her. But somebody could be saying like somebody did. Okay. I don't know. That could be whatever. All right. Somebody could be looking through footage to see that this person was still standing or they were in the right for something. say you like you are X-Men, but you a blindfolded one. So you don't, if somebody run up on you and do something, your things can wake you up and then you could fight that person even blind or whatever. But you don't know what happened. You don't remember. You don't anything like this. Like somebody was stripping somebody of their gifts and running off with them. Doing something even here with this I don't know if somebody was giving it to a computer program processor and having them add some footage into something. I don't know what somebody was doing here. But justice is going to prevail here. This person was taking the juice from this person and bringing it to this other person, taking data from somebody and putting it, give it to this person to manipulate it. This could be this savage energy here. And now justice is going to be had here. This person is getting cut off from their job. They're getting fired because they're getting fired or cut off from something because of whatever happened here. Somebody did something to somebody here. This is not your mom. And somebody's trying to keep people alive or something that have to die. They just do. For draining the energy from this Ace of Cups. Somebody has gotten, they could have went to court and they got access to keep on doing this. Like, oh, this person is mentally ill, or do you see what they're saying or something? We have to keep restraints on this person, or I have to be still responsible. They was never responsible for this person. These friends and family, they're all in reverse. These people that was closest, they're all in reverse. We got Dej, like Deja or Dej Low, like Low for whatever her name is. They're not going to be able to do this, okay? And again, somebody there's the other tower trying to come in from the other world here. Okay. This could also be an AI energy. And this one over here, this person that was coming through that portal, that's like real love. That's like a real okay. Yeah. South Node, AI energy possibly. And then we have the soulmate that was coming in to try to see if their love is still alive. And this girl could have stabbed this person. But this one, because I could feel this, sometimes I feel this vortex around my chest. This one is in reverse here. I could feel a vortex around my chest sometimes, like something's like trying to, like, I don't know what it's trying to do, okay? But these could be the two twin towers. These could be two sidekicks or two energies that protect this person with their life. Again, those could be the ones that got shot or struck, okay, on 9/11 trying to protect someone. I was also pregnant with twins. The two twin, this could be the Gemini and the Scorpio or somebody else, okay? And then this could also be which is the two wands in the world card's hands, okay? These could be etherical sexual relationships or mingling. I'm not sure, but this could have been a situation where these are their children. Okay, these could be heavy hitters or these could be very, shadow energy, whatever this is. Those twins at the time could have been their children, but somebody did something here with the womb here. Okay. All right. Knight of the Knight of Sheaths here. Okay. The red dress person is in reverse. They're not this tower power. They're not accurate with, they're not a good sage or something like this. They don't have these skills. Okay, so somebody, if they separate the skills, somebody could have the good box. Somebody could have the beautiful face and the youthful glow. Somebody could have these skills, the archer skills. Somebody could be electric. Somebody could be the seer. Somebody could something like somebody is okay. This is not the alchemical person here. The person is gorgeous. The person is beautiful. The person is something. I don't know who they is on the inside. This could be also with the Tiana Taylor energy. That could be the clone of that person. This girl. Okay, I can't remember what her name is. Okay, that could be the sweetheart. Even because I'm seeing too sweet on here. All right. Um, and something could have happened supernaturally or with shadow energies to this person at some point in time. Okay. Lord, something could have happened to this person in the shadows at some point in time while this person is in reverse. Mm. This even somebody could have been taken in while I was taken or somebody else was taken to be siphoned through the energy. Something weird like this. Somebody doesn't want me to talk about something too much because they think you're next. This is karma bites in them. This is how they survive. Okay, and I want them to die for their sins. Like I have as a Christ energy or Jesus centuries and centuries and never got to, I've been on earth and haven't got to live a life or something like this. I charge the heavens, you understand, or the governing figures here this time. Yeah, chariot energy. Somebody else is this chariot. Oh, I keep hearing star is the chariot, but that is may not be the case. That's getting knocked out of here. Somebody could be sending in that offer. It's getting out. This person is being sneaky. This could be who did something to this person in the shadows. So they want to be in the chariot right now because they don't want somebody to do this, like a police that did a crime, a police officer that did a crime, and then all the police is just going back to police officer, right? They just think that that's their, they don't think that this person can have something to do with the crime, but he's working on the crime, but he's the one that did the crime, like in a movie, right? He's the one that did the crime, and so he's trying to keep, this could be a Jackson, somebody did the crime, so they're trying to keep one of theirs in the chariot. And this is like, oh, I don't mess around with mine, but yours shouldn't have messed around with whatever this is. So this is like, if I have a lineage, if I have a legacy of children, which they're calling me my children, the girls that fit in my life story, some the clones or whatever, somebody else is running them and making money off of them and putting them in jail and doing false accusations. They don't have, so they feel like a motherless child because I was never plugged in to take care of mine that look like me. But all these other people have been taking care of, have been using them. These foreigners have been being sneaky. This is like Africa and Gullah Geechee energy, or these Africans have been stealing the vibe, brain, I am, and that's what they've been doing with it. And they knew to put this mask in whatever this shadowy cosmic energy that happened with the whatever this war, whatever this is. And somebody could be like a kind of like young, kind of like they could have put my person with this 1010 energy instead of me or something like this. But I don't know, something could be in reverse here. Yeah, there's a tower coming. Okay, because somebody trying to be sneaky, is this like the police officer trying to be like, oh yeah, and he's just so nervous. I would like to see a movie like that. Okay, and he is so nervous. He is so nervous that he's like, no, I'll be at the scene. I'm gonna go there like 30 minutes early so I can talk to the mom about some questions or something like this. We got robot, all right? And I'm gonna go and talk to the mom about some questions and things like this or whatever. And he just want to make sure that he look at the ground and make sure that there's nothing on the ground anymore from whatever the situation is here. Okay. These are people that's foreign to the crown, foreign to this jurisdiction, foreign to this family, or something like this, because something is getting chopped down and something new is being built. And that's just the bottom line. Queen of Stakes, the Queen of Cups, this Mommy Watson energy is not getting away with this. This person is if this person is done for. It's something that they did that this is, it's all over. It's all over. Yeah, because somebody did this against the Holy Spirit. It's all over. These brooding vipers and these snakes, I don't care if you got a judge robe on and you sitting up in there, you are not the ones in charge. You do not, you brooding vipers, how do you escape? How you think you're going to escape hell? You created it. You do not choose who lives or dies, who breathes or don't. You don't deceive who you don't deceive. You don't choose who keeps their kids and who don't. You don't choose who keep their marriages and don't. You don't choose who goes away and walk away and stay. You don't choose nothing. You don't choose nothing. You don't choose nothing. You're going to get your tongue ripped out your mouth. You don't choose these things. Something about behind the curtains and then stripes. Somebody's hiding behind some curtains or something like this. This is the Wizard of Oz energy. And this is Dorothy going up the yellow brick road, but it's the graveyard road on this cards. And they're trying to give her this cup to drink so she could go behind bars and put a mask on as if masquerade like you some kind of criminal. I don't think so. I don't like nothing on my record. That's why I live my life a certain type of way with my will. That's why I use my will to live my life a certain type of way. That's why even if somebody could call me a prostitute, where did I take some money? Okay, for some sex. When? Okay? No, 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 no. To pee on that person one time? No, 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 no. No. Because I haven't done anything in my life, even that thing, to be ashamed of. That would be the only thing that I would be thinking I would be ashamed of. So, this could also be a fake temperance. This could be, somebody could be Italian. This could also be, this Queen of Cups could be the daughter of this person, or this person stole a child from me. They could have also did something to this child so they could try to relive this ritual. This could be a sharing. And they could have put this mask on me and then said I killed this child. But these people, they could have did a death ritual on this child, but the child is living somewhere else with this person. And this is not the fortunate one. Okay. Okay. This could be about restaurants, but not restaurants in that manner. Okay. Somebody could have a winery, or they could have something else. A vineyard, a manor, Martha's Vineyard, something. Okay. So the wheel is in reverse. It's not dead. Excuse me. This is like second generation version of the father's spouse. Because this person could be behind bars. They want to get out. And when they put people in jail here, what they do, put them in the background. They put them in the kitchen at the restaurant. They don't put them in jail. These particular people, or these robots, or whatever this is, or these synths, or something like this, or whoever they are. No, they put them, in background places or something like this. They put them in stuff like that. The background of like big restaurants and stuff. That's the jail cell for these people. Yeah. There's no ending for me because, or the innocent one, because you were not lovers with these people. So this person is trying to offer you this to go behind bars, offer this person to be God or go behind a curtain, and this person want to come out of jail or doing something over and over and over again, okay? This is what somebody wants to do here. And then we got the Nine of Pentacles here. This could even be like Elon Musk and them getting a hold of vibranium or some shit like this. And I don't know who this person is, okay? Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's like, oh, no, this person, I'm putting this person, this is mine or whatever. I'm putting on this bush. No, you're not. I don't know you. I don't know you. You better take that High Priestess in reverse that you was using, that Jamaican Empress no, I don't even think that's Shantae. I don't know who that is. But that could be their mama, maybe. But this could be Taiwanian energy or something like this. Somebody, I just saw that African man walking down the street kind of strangely. And then there's another lady, a dark-skinned lady. Maybe she looked foreign a little bit too. And she been walking around here like at nighttime. I almost hit her the other day because She was just walking down the street with no, most of the so-called Caucasian people over here, they either got a dog and they got lights on their collar. They be wearing vests and shit like this so you could see them. But I couldn't I couldn't see this lady. I'm like, oh shit, where you pop up from? And she was walking right across the street, like right in front of the car. I'm like, what are you doing that for? Almost like a black cat trying to walk in front of the car. Now, these could be nice people. I'm not saying nothing about them. I'm just saying something about the energy that was picking up. Somebody's doing some warlockian shit. And down there at the end of this street right here, where that man, that African man live in that house right there on the corner. That's all I'm wondering. Even somebody got taken here. 11 in reverse. Somebody could have took away somebody's gifts too with this 11 in reverse. Somebody siphoned somebody's gift and gave it to somebody else here. But that's where I seen down here at the end of this street, those Roman walls. It was like a deja, because I was about to get a really big deja vu today. And I kept on seeing it in my sleep last night. I'm like, oh, I need to bring this out into the, I need to bring this shit out. I need to do a video on this. I was saying it in my sleep, like, I remember a deja vu of this. So something big is happening right now, but I can't find the deja vu anymore. All right. And this is the truth. Okay. This is the truth right here. Yeah, and look, there go the black cat right there. And now we got these stray cats or these alley cats running around the neighborhood. You know, it's starting to make it seem like it's Texas or something like this. All right. Divine something, we rising. King of chalices. This could also be Grandpa Specht, or this could be Charles. That's in reverse here. All right. These people been lying. And they think they're going to command the heavens. We got Tess or Tessa or Tessie. Tess. Somebody's name could be Tess. And then again, these people might think that they did something, but this was just a decoy or a voodoo doll. Something like this. And who really about to get it is if they were trying to replace me with Nina or something like this. Who really about to get this death once this thing get taken out the voodoo doll or whatever this is this person. And somebody about to be heartbroken. Because somebody could have seen they letting this person do something to this person in their sleep. Through the fog or through the keyhole. Or this is like in the Bible and said, oh, and God took me and looked through that keyhole and I seen what they was doing here. What somebody was doing to someone, even since back in high school. Diamondback energy. Page of Swords, spying on someone. And this person didn't know that they were seen in school doing something here. This person could be very dark. If you met this person or this version of your person or the version of you or whoever this is, this person could be very dark. And it's not the darkness that scares me about the person. I don't want to be with nobody. I don't play around with shit, y'all. Look at me. I don't play around with stuff because even if it's something dark and whatever this is, listen, you could be the finest, you could be the best looking drug dealer in the community. You do I'm about to say you do drugs. You sell drugs. You the biggest thing. Everybody fear you. All the girls want you. I will not want you. Because it's something in my brain that tell me, oh, wait a minute. See, the fakeness, see, this is the most dangerous thing, though. I find myself in a situation where something attached to, or something that I'm with, or somebody through something that I'm with, or somebody I'm with, they could be the most scariest person. And I'm sitting around the person. So what else then should I fear? If they had me married to the devil, what else more didn't I fear? But I didn't know that, right? So but it's against my will. I didn't know that. The person treated me like a mediocre queen, you know. I can complain because I'm a trillionaire that's a real queen. But I can't complain if I was just a lucky duck that made it out of the projects. Even though I knew people lived in projects, I didn't live in the projects, but I lived pretty fucking close to it. So, I was just somebody that, oh, I was just happy. Oh, I was able to do this with my children, give them a better life. I was there for them. When they got hurt at school, I could go pick them up. I didn't have to tell somebody. It was simple things. It was the simple things. I didn't have to have my children everywhere. They'd be at home. I thought safe when I leave and go out with my friends. Monsters could have been with them when I left. I don't know what happened, but I didn't have the means to know either, right? But when it's my choice, you could be dropping all the gifts and rings and jewelry off in my house. It probably won't work because I know that eventually your ass gonna end up dead or something probably. Somebody can't just sell drugs their whole life, especially if you my age. I know that that comes with a penalty. That means our house could be raided. Dot 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 dot. You know, so this basically like the drug dealer said, "Oh, well, I ain't never got to give up this." Because I was saying this on my channel, like, how much drugs do you got to sit when you get to $1 billion or $1 million in drugs? Can you just stop there and open up some businesses, or do you got to just keep on selling the drugs? When do you stop? That you lucky enough to make it to this much money? You damn near could do anything you want now, and you don't have to keep doing this illegal thing that can end you up in jail. See, it's almost like the counties or the deeper states, they bought the drug dealers and they protect the drug dealers and they want them to sell the drugs. It's like this is how low it's going. Now, I don't have nothing against a drug dealer, but it's just a monitor. I don't like that I'm like this sometimes. I don't like that I'm like this. I don't like that I'm like this, but I would to be too scary to live with somebody that sell drugs. I would just be too scared. You get what I'm saying? I would be too nervous. I wouldn't be able to relax. I would be too nervous. It's not the man. It's not the. I'm pretty sure these people have a good. Some of them have a good heart, a deep some. They got wrapped up into something. It ain't their fault or something. But because I know how it ends. It's very important to know if you're going to spend a lot of time. That's why I kind of like valued being a child with my person, unless he was older than me, really. Okay. But I always valued growing up together where there's not that much stuff that could be hid. Even at that young age, that's how I was thinking. That's how I was thinking. I was already checking this nigga out at 12, 13 years old. How are you going to be? You don't have to buy me everything to work, but do you support me? Do you, at that age, there's nothing important but like, oh, my boyfriend drives me to school. Oh, my boyfriend bought me this ponytail, or, oh, my boyfriend, he bought me this ring, or we hang out all the time and we hug each other all the time and we kiss each other and we have sex sometimes. The things that boyfriends and girlfriends do, that was working out. Okay. Then I had a child and we had the discrepancies about what was good because I got pregnant with the child when we were still talking to each other a little bit, but we were broken up. And so it's like I was honest and said, hey, this is what's going on. I could have tricked him and said, hey, yeah, this your baby. Let's get back together. He had to beg me to get back with him. Cause I was like, no, I don't feel right. I made this choice. If it don't got nothing to do with you or whatever like this, then I'm just gonna let you go because this is something now that I gotta put up with or something like this. You understand? I don't expect you to be back with me. So you should go on with your life or something like this because I was more nervous of telling him than I was of not nervous like I was scared of him, but of telling him and knowing that that's it for us, like because I love the boy. Okay. Then probably telling my parents because we was really close, I thought. Okay. And so, um, I'm just an honest to a certain extent, motherfucker. What I do with my coochie is my business. I thought. Okay. But other than that, I'm pretty straightforward. Okay. And so, I look at it like even with the person, I was like, well, when I first had my child, the person that, I was suspecting or whatever, they were about to put him on child support or whatever like this, even though I think that these people did manipulate the paperwork and they said, oh, it's not him. And I'm like, okay, cool. Then I know who it is. So then, with the paperwork and shit like this, and they said, well, he still signed a birth certificate. So legally, he still got to pay you child support or whatever, whatever. And I said, no. I'm not gonna do that to somebody. So when I think back and I think how I could have fucked somebody up or dragged somebody along and did somebody wrong and I didn't, and if I find out that these is the people that was trying to take my life and stole my destiny and my essence and all my other shit and shit from my kingdom and pretended like they was the king and took the kingdom from me because they was lighter skinned than me or whatever the fuck this is, that's a problem for me. That's a problem for me. Because I did that boyfriend could have left me at any fucking time if this is this Grub's big shit. That boyfriend could have left me at any time and I'd have been with two kids and that kid and I just said no, no, thank you. Don't do that to the person. Because in legalities, the shit is still on the document, still on the fucking docket. I could have been that bitch at this young age, at 18 and 19, 20 years. This is how I was. I've always been a justified motherfucker. So this shit ain't gonna go well if these people think that I'm about to leave this planet or this home or this neighborhood or this person or this robot or whatever the fuck this is without what the fuck is due to me. You gonna have a problem on your motherfucking hands. I could have snaked that motherfucker right then and there and be like, yeah, and the baby came out looking like the damn boyfriend. I could have just been like, yeah, it's yours. I'm not like that. I wanted to get the shit laid out. I wanted everything moved out the way and done right and everything like this so that we could move on in some kind of, I don't like shit bumpy under my carpet. I don't. I don't. So, to find out that these motherfuckers like this, these was the game players. These was the ones that was taking these babies out the womb and manipulating shit and doing all this and whatever this is and writing up and getting I didn't know. I thought these were just regular people like me, but these motherfuckers was really running the behind the scenes of the city. But at that time they had to know who I was. They couldn't do shit to me physically, right? But they were able to do things and build up some case or whatever on paperwork or documents or cyber something here. So I'm not going to stand by and be mistreated. And I know what I put out in the world. If you was robbing the shit, it's time for you to retire, motherfucker. It's time for the righteous like me to rule. And it's time. I don't know what you think you're going to do about it. Because y'all got to go. You got to step the fuck down. You got to step down, baby. You got to step down. You got to relinquish the crown. You got to step down now. You got to step down. And if these people decided to leave me out of something, create another me or brainwash one of my me's and use it so that this family could still have access to me in the background or something like this and da-da-da-da-da, but then betray me and leave me the master or the head or the cornerstone. So you took the cornerstone, you rejected the top of my body, of the girls that are made in my image or something. You rejected me so that you can use them how you want to. That's what you did. Okay, and that shit is coming to an end. Head in, so you can still replenish yourself. God said it's a famine, nigga. You don't get no more. You don't get to keep them children because now we see you don't get to be no. You don't get to be no shepherds. You don't get to be no motherfucking tillers. You don't get to be none of that. So we got the Wizard of Awareness here. Okay. Yeah, somebody wants somebody to go into the unknown or something. Like you ain't been in the unknown already. Like, what you doing? And then we got the magic stream with this boy. See, that's why I'm saying these people trying to get it so their son or whoever this is could be looked at as the Christ. But you created a cyber something here. You created something in the cyber here. Now, this could be the introductory part of the family. I met the boy, whatever this is, we consummated. Oh, I got what I needed from this person. So girls be giving it up. You don't even know what we giving up. Okay? Because these motherfuckers is playing with a whole different deck of cards. Why the person is still in the high school, because this could be a forever younger. This is the forever younger. This person probably did move to California, Louisiana, different places, went back to school, act like they was a freshman, sophomore, got recruited more people over the years, ever since 2014 or 94 or something. This is what they kept doing. But this person is not the magic stream here. And again, something about somebody's father's identity, it's not in reverse where people didn't know who your father was or who your master was back 20 years ago or 30 years ago. They just don't, they trying to scramble it up so nobody don't know who it is right now. And whoever this man is, this wizard of awareness, this person was using this page of swords. This person has got all these wizard and maze shit. What he worried about this person for? Why you got this person spying on this person? Maybe the voodoo doll? Maybe somebody, oh, spying on somebody in the bed when they sleeping that night. The voodoo doll. And then the Charles energy here in reverse. The king of wait, what was he? The king of chalices. I don't know what these people are afraid of. It seems like they're more afraid than I am. What you afraid of? Moving into the next era or something? Like, I don't understand what they, King of Cups. This is not the Jesus energy or something like this. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe somebody could have been, but if they end up with a Lilith or a Lillian, that could have changed. Maybe the Lilith or the Lillian took the energy. German. The father. Yeah, something was arranged here or an arranged marriage. Okay. And loss of status of a boss or an overseer or something like this. A tornado came around and thinking about you. Ooh, nah, nah, nah. Think so far ahead. I've been thinking about forever. Witness. Okay. Because we noticing that somebody at the beginning was not in this for real. Witness. Loss of status. Somebody could have witnessed something and they lost their status because they witnessed a crime of war. A prisoner of war. Somebody could be a prisoner of war, okay? A wife. Somebody is a prisoner of war, and they put this prisoner of war above the wife. The wife is not they slandered the wife, okay? They slandered the wife, and they either lost their status or they want the wife to lose the status, okay? And somebody is witnessing this, okay? Because you witnessed something or you seen something or whatever this is here. And now people are questioning authority here. Okay. And we got between lives because somebody could be living between lives or going back in the past or something like this here. And there could have been some kind of physical abuse or sexual abuse here and slander back in the past as well. Okay. By a dancer or because you were a dancer. Okay. Or something like this. And then we have, this could be having something to do with somebody's inheritance and a drowning death. I'm not sure about this. This could also be waves of people or the waters attacking an island or the waters attacking itself, like an autoimmune deficiency or an anti-Christos. We are of waters, but we don't want any Christ. We don't want nobody walking on us or something like this, okay? Yeah, and starvation of a child and a torturer, okay? They put this love person above this person for some reason. And this above this person with the prophecies and gifts. Okay, and so this person is going to lose this person. Okay, so you're going to lose this person's life. It's effective. That whatever you wanted from me that's negative, that's what that person is going to get. Okay, that's what they're going to get. Okay, yeah, because somebody is not stuck in the mud, dude, because of their memory. They're not stuck in the mud. All right. This could be like, again, gentle gardener. Somebody could have been gentle, like when you were little or something like this. Like some of your grandparents and stuff got possessed and had to be moved out of the Truman Show. You know, your grandmother could have been 60 something years. The first 10 years, she could have been a Christos energy. By the time she got 20, she got out of it. She could have got possessed from 20 to 30. That person could have got killed. You know, it's all kind of shit that happened in these people's lives. I'm guessing. I mean, this is how I'm picking up in real time. All right. That's something could have changed. Yeah. And we got an actor, somebody's ma. Okay. This person is in reverse or deceased here. okay, and star-crossed, okay? So somebody could be star-crossed, okay, but it's not your mom, was not supposed to be the actor, and then this could be this Drea Boss Million energy, okay, and then the person is not supposed to be an actor or something like this, or this person is not your mom or something like this, okay? Yeah, we got the magical map shifter, okay? And it's being activated here, and somebody is coming apart with this duality energy. Something could be coming apart with that, okay? So something else can come together here. Okay, so hold on one second, y'all. Okay, hold on one second.